Hi everyone. Have you ever seen a friend of yours, someone you know, or coworker maybe, someone or maybe it's a friend in relationships, and they keep running into the same thing over and over again, and you think, you say to them, maybe you've even said to them, wherever you go, there you are, or maybe you've said, the common denominator is you. What is that about? Why is that? I'd like to talk a little bit about that today. My name is Spring, and I do coaching with people to help them to actualize, to develop their purpose and to actually actualize it. And this is really key to that, this conversation here. So let's take a friend of yours, we'll call her Anne, and say that she has a job, a work situation, and she does not, there's something going on there that she just doesn't like. And she's thinking, I'm going to change my job. This happens a lot. You see it a lot with people. It's like, I think I'm just going to change my job. Or maybe it's a relationship. I'm just going to dump this person and find somebody else. And maybe she does that and she goes to this other job and everything's fine. But maybe she does that and she goes to another job and the same situations keep happening. So what she's done is change her environment, where she is, and maybe what she needs to be able to change is her behavior. So maybe there's something she can do differently that actually might have a different outcome. Um, and so, maybe she tries doing something differently and it has a different outcome. Or maybe she tries everything she can do, everything she knows how to do, and the outcome is the same. So we've gone from environment to behaviors. The next level is capabilities. So maybe there's a skill that she's lacking that she needs to learn in order to be able to do. It's a way of working with people or something that actually would unlock this for her. And that would change everything. It might even it would sort of cascade. It might change her. It will definitely change her behavior and would actually change the environment in some way. But maybe Anne doesn't think she should change anything. Now we're at the level of her values and her beliefs, right? She believes that everyone else should change, that everyone else is the problem, and that everything is fine with her. So now we're at the level of her beliefs and values. And if those beliefs don't shift, then she won't shift her capabilities. She won't shift her behavior. And then the level above that, because sometimes these beliefs are actually pretty core to who she is. This is who I am, and so her belief is I am this way, and everyone just needs to accept that. Right? So it's her sense of her identity, her sense of who she is actually the thing that keeps her from operating in a different kind of way. So that is at the level of identity. So we've gone from environment to behaviors to capabilities to beliefs and values, and then to the level of identity. And then at the highest level, we get to this level of her purpose, her greater purpose, her divine purpose, her spiritual purpose, her impact upon the world. And sometimes at the level of that kind of change that needs to happen, that then shifts everything for someone. Um, so um, Here's a diagram, and you can see in this diagram these levels. So you see at the bottom, the first level, you see environment, and then behaviors, and then capabilities, beliefs and values, then identity, and then purpose at the very top. When you change something like at the very top, like someone's sense of purpose, that shifts everything. It impacts everything on the way down. And similarly, identity impacts the things below it. Right? So shifts in these things shifts at the top have wide-ranging shifts in the way you operate at the lower levels. Shifts at the lower levels, just a change in environment, can possibly have a bigger impact on have a larger impact on something above it like identity, but it's much less probable that that happens. So for now, as you're looking at situations around you and thinking about what's the right way, particularly a difficult situation, a challenge, you're thinking about how do I address this? Think about at what level should this be addressed? And have a beautiful day. And if you are interested in discussing this further, you can you'll find a link to my website in my profile. Have a beautiful day.